Okay, so shortly after we started the orphanage, we realized that we were going to have to start a school. The funny thing is that wasn't originally part of our plan. It was a big challenge. But we started taking in these kids and all different ages, and we found out that some of these kids, a 12-year-old, a 13-year-old, would be testing in at second grade or maybe third grade. And so we realized that we were going to have to start a school. It was a big challenge because basically if they've fallen 2 years behind, it's almost impossible for them to reintegrate into the educational system. And so when we approached the government about starting a school for these kids, they first rejected it. They said, no, you're an orphanage. And so we, by a little bit of push and pull, convinced them that they would allow us to start a special educational system for these kids, that more of an open system where they could be tested and then come in at whatever educational level they were at. We mixed and matched different materials, government materials, Christian materials. We always have done it only with Christian teachers. We always have done it, and our heart is that it would be God-centered. It's been quite a journey, quite amazing. And what I didn't know in the beginning, which I realized over time, is really, it sounds, almost funny to say it, but how important this is. And how many children across the country, the entire country of Mexico and other countries that we hope to go to in the future, really are lacking in this area. If we don't take care of the kids, if we don't give them this opportunity, and we always say that we want, the orphanage to provide the opportunity for the kids to become all that they are supposed to become, all that they can become in Christ. Without education, obviously, that would be impossible. And so we've really made this a major foundation of the ministry, something that's incredibly, incredibly important. In the beginning, when the kids came in, we had to tell them that elementary school is obligatory. If you're going to come to this orphanage, you have to, try your best and work really hard, and, we'll help you, and you're going to make it through elementary school. Once we kind of had that conquered, then we changed the rules and we said junior high school is obligatory. Now, if you're going to come to this orphanage, if you're going to live here, if you're going to be part of this, you have to make it through junior high school. And then we came and said, hey, everybody that can and wants to, you really should do high school. And we made that an opportunity, and we've been blessed because we have a correspondence program through the Technological University of Monterey. It's one of the best universities in the country, and that's where our kids study high school. And so when they graduate, they actually have a diploma from this university. It would be equivalent of orphanage kids in the U.S. graduating with a diploma high school from Stanford, for example. And now to date, we've had about a dozen kids going to college and or vocational training. We actually already have some kids that have graduated from college and actually graduated with honors. We had a child that grew up in our school system, and he got a national scholarship. He tested higher than all the other kids in the entire country to gain a full scholarship to one of the best universities in the country. And we're just really excited. It's a challenge now. It's a little bit more scary because almost all the kids want to go to university. We don't exactly know how we're going to fund that in the future, but we want to provide them all the opportunities that we can so they can do all that they want to do or should do through Jesus.